Hi, I'm Judy. Welcome to my craft studio. Today we got a super fun project making these secret pocket tags. So it just looks like a normal piece of cardboard, a big tag, but really inside there's this really cool pull out with a tag inside. So we're going to be making these today, and I'll show you step-by-step process how to do this. Cool thing about these is that a hidden seam right here, and it's hard to see, especially if you have it decorated, can't see where the top and bottom is. So this particular tag here is made from some cardstock that I've had for quite some time in my stash, and so they're all kind of coordinated together. I have a couple of fabric pieces down here, a piece of batik, and then a piece of printed white. And then this cute little picture here of a cat is an image from a book that I had published last year for cut and collage. Let me get that and show you that what that looks like. And so you can zoom out. So this book is made to tear apart and collage and make crafts and cards and things out of. In the front there's some basic instructions how to do some simple crafts like collage, make a scrapbook page, decoupage with these pictures, use this for cards, use them in junk journals, and some pictures of some samples in here also. So some really cute pictures of some boho hippie cats. I've been using these for all kinds of projects over the past 8-10 months or so, and they really give a unique conversation starter for some of the things that I make. The link to these will be down below in the description. You can, if you want to purchase this book, you can find it on Barnes & Noble or even on Amazon. So take a look, see what you think. But otherwise, you can use any kind of pictures or embellishments as you want. But I'm going to be using these pictures today, and some basic ones from the cardstock that I pulled here. These secret tags, you can make them in any size you want, as long as the front and back are the same size, and that a card can go in. So you can use a circle also, as long as you cut it across the midpoint of it. You can do this with that shape. So I decorated this one fairly simple. Just a little mixed media with the fabric and the picture from the book. A little faux leather tag here, and on the back I really haven't done anything at all except put the black faux leather tag right there. So let's get started what we're going to make. So I kind of pre-cut these and have them in order what we're going to do. I have a couple more, 3 more big ones that we're going to make, and I'm going to show you some skinny long ones, some shorter ones. And I put this through an embossing folder. It has a nice cool texture on it, and so even when you make a seam across that, these designs will match up perfectly. So that's going to be a neat background. And then this is going to be the card that's hidden inside, and our elements that go on the front of it, and a little piece of lace here also I'm going to put underneath the bottom. Kind of keep this one simple also. So what you want to do is put your embellishments over to the side and decide what your inside's going to be. So I'm going to make this blue and this print my inside because I want this to be on the outside. We're going to have a busy floral with that texture design here. I like this green because it matches the card, contrasts with the picture really nicely. So what you want to do is run a bead of glue just barely on all 4 edges of this. You don't want it to spread out into the card at all. A simple way to do it is kind of put a barrier up. So I just have this little piece of cardboard, and I'm just going to put it across here, and this is the only part I'm going to glue is this little part showing. To help keep it more precise and keep it in threading, I'm going to just put some glue inside this little dish here and paint it on. Get my glue out, and I just have a fine paintbrush here, and I'm just going to put this right here along the edge. The reason that we don't want that glue to go over this card, it needs to fit in here exactly without the glue being in the way. Now this glue dries fairly quick, so I'm going to have to be quick with this. I'm just going to put on here, and I do check it before I'm finished to see if anything needs to be re-glued down at all. And put the glue over on this side. Corner's good, and a bit across the bottom, and a little bit on the other end. Running out of glue on this bunch. Should have poured a little bit more. Alright, so just the edges of this cardstock are glued, so I'm going to get my other half, make sure the side you want up is up, and line that up with that. Firmly press down around the edges. And I'm going to set this aside and let it glue, and we can work on another one while this is setting up. See how that wants to come up there? So let me get a little bit more glue there. I'm being very careful just to get that edge. One's here. Here's my tag. It's going to go down the center. See, it doesn't leave me much room to work with along the side. And here's my picture on the front. And same on the back there. Let's put the glue on this skinnier tag. So I'm putting my little guide over this area. I'm going a little thicker on the glue this time. Alright, like I said, with this particular glue I need to work fast since it dries so quickly. These turn out to be the cutest tags with a little hidden surprise. They're very easy to embellish. I love putting rivets on and the rhinestones. Anything a little sparkle I'm usually pretty good with. Alright, line this up. I'm just going to press the sides down, and if you have a scraper or a roller to do that, that will help that out. Okay, set that one aside, let that one dry. So I'm going to make some quick work of this, speed up the video, and we'll start putting these together. Piece that'll go on the inside. I think that looks nice. So this is a little piece of batik that I had in my stash, and I am just going to glue that right down here. Put that lace across and put my picture on top of that. Put some glue here. This cute little kitty picture, put right there. I'm going to put the lace down, I think underneath it. Yeah, I think that will look best that way. Fabric fuse. On this, the lace and the fabric will probably fuse a little better. Alright, so that will dry on there, and this picture I'll just put right on top. I'm going to put a little extra on the bottom because of the fabric there. This is making such a cute tag. I should use these cut and collage pictures a lot more. Alright, I'm going to cut a little extra off there. My roller on there. Okay. Now you can cut down as far as you want on this for the pull-out portion. I like to do at least an inch. This tag here I did 1.5 inches. Give me more room to decorate up here. So I like to use a clear quilting ruler so I can see where I'm at and line up my edges really well. And I use a rotary, but you can use a craft knife also, or draw a line and cut it with a pair of scissors. It's give me enough room to put the card insert in here, room to put a hole in here to put a tag in. So I think that's a good spot for it. So I'm just going to go all the way across, just like that. Here's the top and bottom portion of my tag, and see how that matches up there. And decide which side you're going to do, the front or back. This is the front of this tag, and the insert I'm going to have so the writing area is right here. And you want to make sure it's not so long that it can't close. Do a quick eyeball there, line it up. It's going to come down here so I can actually pull this out a little bit more and it'll still be fine. Okay, so I'm going to get that precision glue tip again and just run my glue on both sides of the front and back of this top section and that little side here that needs a little extra glue. And this tag I'm just going to slide inside here. I'm going to center it up. You want an equal distance between the right and the left, and you want it straight. I'm going to use my grid here. Line it up on grid line here and grid line down the side. That way it goes in nice and straight. And I'm just going to push down here and help that glue set in. Let's do a trial run. So just get your card. There we go. That looks like that's going to line up very nicely. Pull that back out so it can finish drying. See those nice rounded corners? That turned out good. And look at our seam across through here. It's really hard to tell where this tag comes apart. And you have your hidden secret tag inside that you can do your journaling on. And the back's the same way. The back matches up exactly also. This tag's turned out really cute. It's got a little embellishments here, little fabric, lace, the picture, embossed folder design on the cardstock, got some washi tape, and it's got your hidden secret tag in the middle. Oh, you know, let's round the corners on this as well. Around the corner there. Okay, turned out good. And I'd stamped these earlier with some stamps, so you'll see some stamped images on some of the tags we're going to do. And so I'm going to let this finish dry and set it over to the side and work on the skinny secret tag, and then we go through and we can bling these out at the end. Okay, here's the insert. You see how long that is, and here's my embellishments for the front. I'm going to be putting this picture of this cute little adorable cat on top of this embossed piece of cardstock, and I can ink this a little bit, give it a little bit of a cool look to it. I have some gold ink pad here, and I'm just going to open that up and just run it gently across the top there. See if we can get it a little bit of... Okay, rounded the corners on this piece. On here, line that up, and just a light press down. Put a little gilded leaf on here, faux gilding leaf material here. Got a little bit of gold, a little bit of green, and a little bit of blue here. I usually dab it into a little bit of glue where I want it, and I'm just going to kind of like do the corners just a little bit here for starters and see if that's enough. Let's start with this one here. I guess that's more of a coppery color. Kind of spread that around. I'm not too exact with it at all. Just kind of a little bit to get a little bit of sparkly and visual interest going on. Get some of that glue and kind of spread around the picture. A little more glue down here. Get some of that green. More copper. And then just kind of spread it here and there now. Little bits here, little bits there. Kind of break it up. just going to dot a little bit here at the top. And when we make the slit across through here, it is going to go through some of that, which will be. And let's line this up with one of these lines. I want enough room to be able to put my tag in. I'm going to trim off just a little bit here. Good spot. Cut across. And this one here. Just going to open this up, put our card in. Make sure we have a good fit. And kind of line it up to see how close to the bottom we are. We come out a little bit more. Spot right to that line there. Alright, I'm just going to take that out and put the glue inside. And slide the card in down to that line. You line up the, it's going a little crooked here, so I am going to turn this a little bit. This incorporates a few more pictures. I have this is a picture of this kitty here. I'm actually going to put on the inside tag, and these two little guys I'm going to put on the outside of our tag. So he's going to be our secret kitty, and these two are going to be in a frame. Let me go ahead. Okay, went ahead and rounded corners, punched a little hole here on top, and now we're ready to cut the top section. I'm going to cut a little closer, I think, to the top this time. I think that will give a little bit more room to decorate down here. This one here, this one looks good also. I'm just going to put that glue in the middle, covering both the front and the back sections. And I want actually this card facing up on this one. Looks like an equal distance there. Let's line it up with the lines. Now with these little shorty cards, you know, you get your 12 by 12 card and it has that hole right in the middle at the top. And I really like this butterfly. I want to use this. So I found this punch out that I had laying around. So I'm just going to cover that punch out here. I'm going to go ahead and trim the top off of this one. Here's a card I'm going to put in here. Just putting glue on the front and back section of this one. sure we got equal distance between the right and the left. Let's see how this lines up. All right, put this aside, let that dry. Okay, now I'm going to cut the tops off of these 3 smaller ones. Let's take a look at these secret journaling tags now. We'll look at each one by one. Here's that skinny one. It came out so cute. Remember, I got these images for these tags from the Cut and Craft Scrap Paper Journeys Boho Hippie Cat collection. And you can find that in Amazon or in Barnes & Noble. And I'll give you the ISBN number at the bottom. Has a bunch of different pictures that you can do all kinds of crafts with. So this first card here, take a look at that, and just a simple little piece of string up here, and when you pull it out you have this cute journaling tag. Put that one over here. Let's take a look at this one. This is that first one I had made. And I got a little bit of fabric down here, 2 different kinds of fabric, a white cotton and a white cotton batik. And then the image, then I put this faux leather tag up here and put it in with rivets. There's actually one on each side, a black one on this side, and a brown one on this one with the jewel rivets. And I put a little dangle here on the back, just a key ring with a couple little metal hearts. And this bow, I secured it with a black rivet here. I don't know if you can see that too well on camera, but I don't like when the bows just keep coming undone. And I just want it to stay nice and secure, so I just went ahead and rivet that in. And you'll see that in a couple of other these secret tags. And when you pull this one out, look at that gorgeous tag inside. And this is such a fun and easy project to make. Alright, so this one here, you can see I'll put a little jewel rivet in here in this bow, and a little jewel butterfly. Just a simple little frame, and the image is right inside there. These cute little boho cats. Cool to look at. And so you can see here that it's really hard to see where the seam is unless it hits the light just right, and so that makes it a secret tag. And so when you pull it out, you have a journaling tag right there. Oh, look, and a secret surprise on the inside with another image. And this other big tag here, it has some more batik on here, a little strip of lace, kitty cat image here wearing flowers, and I put a little jewelry piece down here. And these are just cheap little dangles I picked up at probably Hobby Lobby, and a little jewel here in the ribbon at the top. Some washi tape, and in that embossed paper underneath all of this, and this cute little tag on the inside to do some of the journaling in on the front and the back. And this one here, I did some more of that gold leaf, or the colored leaf, and because I just liked how the small one had turned out, and so I wanted to do another one on the bigger tags. So I think that turned out very pretty. The cats, I found a peace symbol jewelry finding and put it right there on one of the dangles. And I think that just adds a little bit more to the charm. A couple of rhinestones on here, kept it fairly simple. And hidden tag, look at that. And that's really pretty. Just a lot of hidden journaling areas here on these tags. So those tags came out really cute. Let's look at these smaller tags. These are the ones that's going crossways. And I did the same thing, went through my little jewelry finding box and found some of these little dangles to put on here. And just adds a lot of character. And you can just stick this in a pocket in your journal. It'll be ready to put some notes on and thoughts. Just looks like a little like credit card size. And pull it out, it's just a blank journaling card. And slide that back in there. And then this other one here, I put another little different kind of jewelry finding on here. I thought that went with the sparkle of these butterflies really well. And another tag on the inside. This pattern on the back had a nice busy print on it. And so that kind of hides that seam really well where that tag comes out. And this last one here, really pretty butterfly. See the sparkles on there. And put a little simple bow in here. I actually glued this down so it didn't come out. And I hid that hole in that 12 by 12 paper with just a little cutout circle. And there's that paper again with the flowers. And this one also has a blank card on the inside. And so nice secret spot to put a little journaling note. And you could just tuck this away in one of your pockets or sleeves of your junk journal. And so there we have it, an easy way to make a secret journaling tag. So feel free to show me what you make and what you think of the projects. If you're interested, go ahead and take a look at my picture cut and craft book. And I will be making some more tags coming up that's also fun and creative. And I hope you'll join me.